Scorched Lands. The 6 babied women toiling, dragging their feet, gnarled and multi-skinned, a baby on each hip. Faces pruled by grief, each grey strand a flight of pain. The young looked through multi-ashed eyes, ran as fast as they could, left the wondrous mountains with their dark secrets, grinding poverty, fled to London, Liverpool, Cardiff, Edinburgh to make coffee, sweep streets, sell ice cream, cigarettes, fresh pasta out of dark corners, browned into 19th century streets. Red and white checked tablecloth, game for food, the slurp of coffee bubbling up gunmetal channels, dolce ice cream shinily arranged in beguiling glass-plated counters, its mouth-watering flow. Pasta, pale yellow or spinace, bound in tight bows, ribboned, shelled, twisted, eeling across trays, parcels of ricotta, knots of ham pressed into gorgeous rows. Musicians, too, filled wet squares, huddled under eaves, fiddling pastoral airs to the urban poor, letting their ears enjoy for a moment songs of love and longing, summit scenes, strolls over forests, up mountain paths trodden by mules and goats, as cars rush past, honking and splashing. The humble fiddler and his singer, but they go on, regardless, making music for a land of drudgery. A century later, others, from much further away, take perilous journeys through Libya, where armed gangs stop people in the street, demand their purses, watches, rings, then shoot them in the head. Any boat will do, any damn bit of wood with a helm and a promise. A log with a tiller is fine, as long as it can get them far away from here. All pile in, on, this captive crew, defrauded passengers, assured of security, safety, bare necessities, if they pay enough. Boats dipped in water, laden with bodies, some dreaming, some dying, each wave an invasion, each swell an assault, traversing rings of water, circles of hell, liquid inferno, seeking dry land, shelter, food. Crossing careless, haughty cartography, trudging through gates, checkpoints, manned, alert with guns, paying endless fees for visas, rites of passage, vouchers, certificates, tokens of existence. Photos taken on cheap cameras, bleeding faces into multi-stamped papers. All goods long gone. What use belongings to those who don't belong? Refugees, migrants, nomads, from Sicily to Rome, Rome to Atina, a small town in the mountains where all butchers, bakers, candlestick makers have left. The circle closes as they step in to take their places. A neat girl from Morocco twisting shells, rolling rigatoni tubes, laying strips of fettuccine in pale yellow and green across the Frosinone counter, the hijab neatly tied round her perfect head. Others drive cabs and cars, trucks and vans delivering tables, tomatoes round the valley. The children go to school, answer molten Arabic in rural Italian. Young men to the city to drive and stevedore in dusty ports nearby. Little Italy in London, little Rome in Eritrea. What goes around comes around.